Apontei, né? Eu apontei कहीं रखा होगा देख.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Sinus Congestion and Pain Liquid Gels. Nothing works faster.
Ever feel like you're being held hostage by your domain registrar?
I'm not a student anymore. Uh, you can use phone to reply me. Yeah, I can. New sub. Okay, welcome to the channel then. Let me just open the chat in my mobile device. Is this echoing? Wait just a minute. मेरी तो आवाज सही आ रही है। Hello, hello. Okay, finally. But I guess audio quality is not that good. I'm not so sure. Okay, let's continue with this thing, right? So currently we are working on the layout schema. Like I don't have any idea like how we can better structure our layout configuration, because I want to make this rewriting of this plugin to be more simple and to the point. But nothing too bad. It's fine. Slightly humming in the background. Yeah, I just removed my OBS filter for audio, which automatically cancel out noise. But I guess it's all good now. So we can continue moving forward with the layout schema. Is this text visible to everyone or not? Let me just zoom in a little. And yeah, we are just working on some kind of a layout schema, because I want a layout for this plugin. Let me just open the previous assistant. Let me just open the previous UI. So if I do open previous UI like this, you can see come on. Okay, you can see the previous UI have a split window layout. So yeah, this is a split window layout, but I want to make this UI more simpler for competitive programmer, because more windows, more complexity. That's why I want a single tab behavior, which going to show single information at, it's going to show only one page at a time, so that user don't have to juggling around between the windows. Otherwise it's going to be a painful task. So that's why I'm restructuring the layout. It will going to work somewhere like Hyperland. Like you can see I'm juggling around between my terminal and my browser. So this kind of functionality I want to implement in this new rewrite, but just want to figure out what could be the best and to the point way for this schema, because we have a completely working window module which going to work no matter. Like it is a very simple wrapper around Neovim APIs, which going to create you a simple pop-up floating window. So if I run this code, you can see a window gets appear on the screen, and it's automatically gets centered because I don't want to complex the UI. So I want to make simple to the point UI. Like why a competitive programmer want to want to do changes with the window configuration. Like there are much important things for a competitive programmer to do instead of just tweaking the UI. Most importantly, things should just work, right? So I have a width about the layout, and height, which all windows will going to follow, no matter what tabs they are, doesn't matter. All the windows will going to follow this width and the height format. Now then we going to have some kind of a window related thing, like what is going to be preview in that window, right? So let's say we have a window for tasks, right? Tasks, and we have, let's comment this thing out first, and we have another window for what else. So another window could be, let me see what windows I have before. Assistant, like this thing. So how many things we have? So we have a canvas. Okay, canvas is just to render things out, like it's a UI thing, not a big deal. Now the other thing is, let me just this is the wizard. So it is the most important thing, right? So we have a panel, we have a previewer, and we have like other components, dialogues, input fields, and there are a bunch of things that we do have. But most importantly, we have I think the most important thing is just the task window, which showing you the overview of what tasks are running and what are the statuses of each task, like are those accepted or not, something like this. So there will be only one window for task, which is the parent window, which can operate other things, like which can enable or disable other windows like preview and all that stuff. So the thing is, okay, so we don't need a list, right? We don't need a list. We just need two things. First one is the overview of the tasks, and second window will be the previewer window, which going to preview all the things related to that task. Yeah, that will be okay. So yeah, this will going to work. So previewer, so we will going to have a previewer. I don't know what field, I mean what going to be the type of this thing. For now, just forget about the fields, and we don't have tabs, and we don't need those functions like next tab or previous tab. We just have to toggle preview, something like that. This will make things much easier. Okay, so we can toggle preview by doing this thing, and okay, it is enough. So now we have to just create a window, right? Let's just create a window. First window is going to be the task window. What should we call this window? Like, what should be the name of this window? What do I have before? Let me just go to oh well, I don't have this thing locally. Anyways, let's call it, there is a plugin called comptest.nvim. So there is no particular name for this, so I'm going to call it just test cases, right? So let's call it runner. Yep, and let's give the type previewer. So we have a runner and previewer, right? And we're going to open them one by one. Actually, we just need to let's do this. Like, we only need to open the task window or the runner window. So let's call this thing runner window, and window going to a new one, and that new window, and let's give some options. I wonder, we do have some, I think this border is too thick. Let me just quickly edit my color scheme. What is this thing? What do we call this thing? I think word split. Yes. Maybe I just link it to word split, right? And let's open assistant layout, something like this, and it's not working. So when separator. Nice, and let's restart this thing. It's a layout. Why this thing are not working? Like, I'm linking it to word. Oh, wrong thing. Float borders. This will going to be linked to float borders. Yeah, now it's good. Okay, so do we have any enter property here? Yeah, we do have, but enter is equals to ops dot enter, and here we already have set it up everything, right? So okay, so I guess let's try to do this, and yeah, we are inside the window, and let's quit this thing out, and let's call it false, and yeah, it's working perfectly. So now we just have to make a runner window, right? So what will be the dimensions? So dimensions are just simply enter, definitely going to true. Width is layout config dot width something like that, and let's just open the runner window, and let's just open it, something like this. Right, now let's just test this thing out by just going plugin. We have to update this user command. I just want the layout or layout. Let's do assistant and open, something like this, and assistant Lua. Let's create some APIs. Okay, so function m.open. Currently we don't have any arguments to handle, so we're just going to let's import layout, and layout will be a meta table, an empty meta table which index each thing, like each key will redirect to our layout. Require assistant layout like this, and let's pass the key here. Right, let's return this thing. Perfect. And why we are doing this thing? Because to lazy load things. I don't want to load this module when user is setuping this plugin. Yeah, we will load this layout module at the time of opening the UI. So the thing is layout.new open. Will this thing going to work? I don't know. Let's restart and do assistant, and it's working. It's actually working. And what is the buffer? Okay, it's assistant with the buffer ID. I guess it's set up in the window as well. So what do I have to do about this thing? So all those things will going to, yeah, we always going to delete that buffer, so we don't need this ID related stuff, but it's pretty helpful for yeah, it's, let's just leave it like that. And we have to mention the name as well, like what is the name of this window. It could be optional, like self.name or something. We don't have name, so let's bring it in. This could be a nil value, and where we are type checking this thing, let's do name. It will be a string, and we will going to allow nil values as well, so no problem there. Right, now what's the next thing? Alright then, so layout. So in this layout, the thing is, we have to open this thing in the current tab. So let me restart it, and let's do assistant. Window name is nil. Okay, so let's go to Windows, and there will always be a name. Yeah, there will always be a name, so we're not going to optionate it. So let's remove the nil here, and name ops.name. Now let's go to layout, and name will be runner. Assistant. Window name should be a string, not boolean. Am I missing something? There is no name field, but I am providing it. Did I not save it? No, like name is there, but oh. Okay, so there's a typo here. This is a name, not an entry field. Okay, let's do it again, and it's working. And here you can see the name is runner. So we kind of set up the layout thing. I think I have to think more about the layout configuration before moving forward. So let's just end this stream right now, because I don't have a proper schema in my mind. I will going to research about it a little, and then we come back with a new live stream and just implement this thing right away. So thank you for watching.